Hi, it's Dr. Sean Carlson here at Simple Orthodontics in Larkspur, California, answering your most asked questions about orthodontics. And today we're going to cover a question I love, which is why are traditional braces outdated? And for those of you in treatment with us here at Simple Orthodontics, you understand this concept completely, but I want to explain it to everyone out there because technology has changed so much in the last decade. And I want to explain why traditional braces is something I would never go back to as an orthodontist. And traditional braces, for those who have gone through this procedure, is where orthodontists use the same bracket for every patient, and every smile is done using the same appliances. And I did that for so many years and I would never go back. Now, here at Simple Orthodontics, we use primarily aligners and customized braces, and I'll explain why we use those two technologies. The biggest reason traditional braces are now outdated is it is the same brace for every patient. So every human being is different. Every tooth shape is different. Why would you use the same bracket for every person's tooth? And that's just simply what we did in orthodontics for so long, and it's something I would never go back to. Now, the second big reason that traditional braces are outdated for me is they require so many adjustments. Not only do we need to take brackets off and reposition them, but they require adjustments in the wire. If you're of an older generation and you had braces way back in the day, you probably visited the orthodontist every 4 to 6 weeks to go in for what's called an adjustment, where the orthodontist would take out the wire, make little bends in the wire, and put it back in the patient. This was our way of dealing with a traditional bracket. More adjustments means more visits, and that's something we definitely don't want to pass on to the patient. So now using customized braces, or for us, we use a lot of customized aligners, those visits aren't required anymore. We can actually program the treatment into the aligners or into the actual braces so that frequent office visits are just a thing of the past. And with remote monitoring, which is what we use here in this office, you just don't have to see us that often because we pre-program the braces or pre-program the aligners so they don't require the same amount of adjustments. Now, the biggest reason traditional braces are outdated is the technology. And now with the ability to use three-dimensional imaging, not just on surface scanning of the teeth, but on three-dimensional x-rays, we can integrate all that information and program the treatment before we start on the patient. So this is a really big deal because it means I can do all of my orthodontic treatment on a computer with the patient's actual root structures and tooth structures and all of the anatomy of their jaws on the computer. I can go through the treatment digitally before anything happens in the patient's mouth. And I can program that into my appliances. That's something I couldn't do 5 years ago. And so this has really changed the way orthodontic care is delivered. And I know it will be something that's standard of care in orthodontics in the next 10 to 15 years. So if you're looking into orthodontics and you're thinking about braces or aligners, make sure that your orthodontist is using the most advanced technology. And that means digital treatment planning, three-dimensional tooth movement, including root structures, and customized braces. If you're using traditional braces, it's just going to mean a lot more visits, a lot more adjustments, and it's something that we would never go back to. So here at Simple, we're trying to keep things simple and make your smile journey as easy as possible with as few visits as possible. And technology is allowing us to do that. So be sure to follow us here on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram for more videos like this, where we share all the information we're learning about modern orthodontics. Until next time, be well and smile more.